I'm here. I'm finally here, okay? Chill out. I've had so many people messaging me asking me to react to this. I was live streaming yesterday on my channel, and I had so many people asking me to check it out. I was like, guys, I promise I'm gonna make a video to this. Just give me a couple days. There's a lot of shit that has dropped, and I gotta figure it all out. So this is MGK El Pistolero. Everybody's telling me this is like his best rap song and that he's chopping on this. Y'all know I love me some choppers. Tech Nine's my favorite rapper of all time, so I'm just born to chop. I chop myself. I love to, and it takes a lot to impress me, so you guys better not have gassed this up. I am a little confused at like what this is and what's happening with MGK's situation right now. It says this is Hotel Diablo Floor 13 edition, and that album came out a few years ago. Love that album, by the way. I think it's fantastic. So is this like a deluxe album released a few years later? Are these extra songs that never made it onto it and he's releasing them from the vault? Like, what exactly is this? Now, obviously the song's copyright claimed. Your boy's not gonna make any money on this video. I would love if MGK stuff was not copyright claimed where I could get them released, because there's a lot of stuff that I would love to check out. So I gotta weigh my options, and if something is not copyright claimed where I can get the claims released, I'm way more inclined to react to it. But because of the copyright claim, if you want to support me, you can check out my music. But if you think I suck at music but love me as a person, you can always buy anything at Manscaped using code Crypt20 with 20% off and free worldwide shipping. And I follow you back on Instagram if you show me your receipt. Literally anything on the website, tons of great stuff. They got t-shirt, boxers, cologne, deodorant, beard trimmers, nose trimmers, ball trimmers, a lot of great stuff. But all right, let's check out El Pistolero, which quite literally translates to the gunner or the gunman. So that's dope right off the top because that's his, nickname. But people saying that he chops like a gun. So let's fucking get it, baby. Ooh. Okay. The gun sound effects.
Oh my god.
Part 2. Dia de la muerte, day of the dead, my Asian. Orderly, I hope my enemy's ready. I'm taking machetes up out of the shed. TRXs and the motorcycles with them double X's on the back of the vest. And I'm putting hexes so I block the blessings of the one that's living so they soul never rest. Welcome to Hotel Diablo.
Okay.
In this building.
Nice little choppy right there. I like the ho, and then the beat drop. I was waiting for that beat drop. It's building up really nice. I love the Spanish sounding trumpets in the background. He opened it up speaking Spanish. The song title is Spanish, really showing some nice homage to the culture of Mexican music. Dia de la Muerte, Day of the Dead, the day after Halloween when they go back to visit their relatives at the graves. They saying that my eyes are only seeing red, and I hope my enemies are ready because I'm pulling out a machete and fucking everybody up. Solid ass intro so far, for sure.
So they soul never rest. Welcome to Hotel Diablo. In this building, I'm the honcho. Smoking and shot, rolling weed in the fronto. Dripping heavy, wear a poncho. Check the location, we sit in the realm between heaven and hell where the freeze will come out at night. There is no room for the devil. My does like the wings on an angel. They know I'm rolling with Christ. Ad lib got a double meaning. That's a money counter. That's a body counter. Fat lip got a double meaning. That's a first rounder and a pussy powder.
I can't do that. I can't roll my fucking R's, okay? But I love that he explained it, that it's a double meaning. It's a money counter and a body counter. If you put a stack of cash in a money counter, it's gonna make that same rolling sound of the R's. But also a body counter because he's shooting the gun. It's the sound of the gun and the body's dropping to the floor. They make the same sound. Also had a little punchline where he said he's dripping so heavy that he needs to wear a poncho. Drip as in jewelry and ice. But you also wear ponchos when it's fucking raining because drip. Loving the energy so far, for sure.
That's a money counter, that's a body counter. Fat lip got a double meaning. That's a first rounder and a pussy pounder. Anything can happen here. It looked like a pharmacy.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to keep pausing, but fat lip got a double meaning. That's a first rounder and a pussy pounder. Your lips are fat because it's a first round knockout, got punched and your lips are swollen. But vagina lips are swollen because you're pounding the vagina. Double meanings out the ass or out the pussy.
Meaning that's a first rounder and a pussy pounder. Anything can happen here. It looked like a pharmacy in the cabinets here. Skulls on the chandelier. I bring the demons from Cleveland with me like a cavalier. Call up the riders, they come out the horizon like the solar in the desert, like Furiosa from the middle of the map like Minnesota. But it's double O like what I pour in soda. Only it's Ohio. Got a million soldiers that'll go up for me like a roller coaster. Give a fuck about getting older. If it's war, put the door on a casket to give them closure. Tell all my competition I don't
not
love
bad,
them.
dude.
I'm over to kill
I will
them.
say, I wish there wasn't autotune on his voice. Like, he doesn't need it when he raps, and this is just a style that he does, and I've never cared for it because he's got a solid rap voice, and that little bit of autotune that I'm hearing does bother me just a little bit. I can't hide that, okay? I'm sorry. Nice little Demons from Cleveland, the Cavalier Bar. Are the Cleveland Demons a sports team? That'd be a nice little extra double entendre with all the sports references right there. Somebody look it up. I feel like it's got to be like a soccer team or hockey team, lacrosse, something like that. But being a Cavalier just means like you don't give a fuck. Like you just do everything that you want to do. So he's saying he's bringing the demons with him because he just does not give a fuck about anything else. He wants to do what he wants to do. And then ended it by saying he's putting the door on the casket to give someone closure. You're closing the casket. That's the closure. A nice little double right there. A lot of dope energy from this.
To give them closure. Tell all my competition I don't love them. I invite them over to kill them again. Tell all the bitches that didn't have faith this is revelation. They gon' pay for their sins. What is the limit? The
like
digits keep stacking and stacking and stacking and shit never ends. This ain't the sequel, it's really the origin. I'ma take you back to where it begins. Okay.
I like that.
And on sight. Yeah. Okay. Double down, do it twice. Okay.
y'all, man. Será mejor que tenga cuidado con el pistolero. Porque esto es lo que va a pasar siempre.
We got a clip, El Pistolero clip.
Legend has it, I was in my mama's stomach rapping when they didn't know just how to start a
All right,
camp.
here we go. Okay, here we're getting to the chopping part. Okay, so that was the chorus right there. Solid. I like that little whisper that he did at the end of his bar segments. Said, tell everybody that didn't have faith in me, this is Revelations and it's time to pay for their sins. Little Bible reference right there. The Revelation is the end of times and judgment day. All those that don't believe or repent go to hell. And he's sending people to hell because they didn't have faith in him. But also said, like, this isn't the sequel of my rap skills. This is the origin. Let me take you back to where this all begins. This is the MGK that I like. This is a very Hotel Diablo song. But all right, let's try to pay attention to this chopping right here.
I'm telling y'all, man. Será mejor que tenga cuidado con el pistolero. Porque esto es lo que va a pasar siempre.
Legend has it, I was in my mama's stomach rapping when they didn't know just how to start the cameras. Theory is somebody from another planet took a captive when she was pregnant and she don't know what happened. I got different blood in me, the toxicity high, but it ain't from different drugs in me. Hanging out the roof like I'm bulletproof. They send a shot, but it's impossible to put the slugs in me.
Okay, very enunciative. I like that. Oh, we're still going choppy. Okay. Said he was hanging out the roof of the car. They sent shots at him, but it's impossible to put the slugs in him. He's invincible. He's got that different blood in him. The toxicity's high, but it's not from the drugs in him. He's built different. So I gotta close my eyes to really pay attention to chop sometimes. All right.
Hanging out the roof like I'm bulletproof. They send a shot, but it's impossible to put the slugs in me. Never been a typical individual. I was always a little cynical. My condition was clinical. Had a friend that was fictional that knew I was convincible. If I listened, I would grow to be a criminal. Yeah. All I wanted was to be mythical. I was already invisible. I need to be invincible. Sick of getting beat up in intervals. In middle school, I picked the pen up like a weapon and made all my killers printable. Yeah. Every individual.
Okay, so this is where we're losing me a little bit. It's getting very lyrical, miracle, spiritual right here. It's quite literally. I love the enunciation. It's very, very clear, and he's obviously chopping, but it's the beginner level of chop. But I did like that last bar that I heard where he said he picked up the pen like a weapon, and now he makes all of his enemies printable. It could be a nice little double right there. Printable as in like he's printing them down on paper and like dissing them on paper, but also printable as in like on a shirt. That's a very classic saying, like I'm gonna put you on a shirt because you're dead. And it's like RIP to my homie, printed on a shirt. So we did have the bar right there at the end, but I have heard a ton of the typical buzzwords for that beginner fast rap style. More specifically, like he said, typical individual, and that is like the very classic case of first time ever doing that. I know it's not the first time he's ever chopped, but this is kind of like a parlor trick. Like it sounds cool, it sounds clean, but it's like where every fast rapper kind of starts. You know what I'm saying? Other words like cynical, spiritual, lyrical, miracle, mythical, like all those words are with the cull sound at the end. That's where you start to lose me, just because I've been doing it for so long and I've heard so much of it.
Cool, I picked the pen up like a weapon and made all my killers printable. Yeah. Every individual that's ever been critical, I got a list, I'm making it visual. I'm admitting I'm a pathological serial killer, formidable in the untraditional ways to get rid of you. Yeah. Fuck being analytical, I'm unpredictable, asymmetrical, no one matching my syllables. I committed lyrical homicide, you decide who survived because I'm the only one alive telling you.
Oh, that's a nice line right there. I do like that line right there at the end right there. You decide who survived because I'm the only one alive here telling you about. That's a nice little thinking bar right there. But yeah, aside from the lyrical miracle part, I do like the enunciation a lot. He knows how to do this shit and had a couple bars thrown in there.
Survive because I'm the only one alive telling you. These the type of raps that you can't reenact with AI. I see people mad that I can cross over like AI. I can do rap for country or
hold up.
Say fucking do new metal. I don't worship the devil, that's just what they say when you get on this level. Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking bar that was. People mad that I can cross over like AI, Allen Iverson? The meanest, nastiest crossover in existence? That's a bar. That's a great way to end the song right there. Yeah, dude, I fuck with the majority of the song. Like I said, it sounds like a perfect Hotel Diablo song. Honesty is key, and like I said, kind of lost me a little bit when we got to the chopping part, but I love the rest of it. The energy was dope, the beat was absolutely fucking gross, and had bars, bro. This is the MGK that I really like. But okay, that is it for this one. I love you guys. Thank you for asking me to check this one out, and thank you for being patient. Let me know what you guys thought about the song, and this is my schedule right here. So if you want to subscribe and look forward to some videos and live streams, this is when I'm gonna be doing shit. So you can subscribe and stick around and know when stuff is gonna happen on this channel. Got something to look forward to if you want. And those live streams are really fun every Sunday. I check out the music of everybody in the chat. So if you've ever had a song that you want me to check out, just hop in there and get in line. But alright, that's it. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Peace out! I just try to stick to myself.
Yeah.
There's too many snakes in the grass.
Too many
fakes in the game. Many two-faced men with holes in my back. I just wanna write my raps and retire my mom and my dad. So excuse me, please. I'ma do me, and you can get the fuck off my back. Yeah. Yo, I'm almost to 1 million. I made it without spending a single cent on the pay-per-click AdSense.